Okay, so after watching a lot of videos and reading a lot of comments, I just wanted to make my own little video about these coins um, and the Baltimore coin show. So I did get a coin from the Mint website on Thursday at 12 noon. I had the same problems as everyone else did with having to put in your information a bunch of times and getting the oops, something went wrong message. I mean, it wasn't good. We all know about it. Um, but I was successful with that. I did have five other people trying to get me this coin, and I was the only one to get it. So I was kind of frantic of, I need two coins for one for each of the girls. So that night, Salivate Metal had a video saying the Baltimore Coin Show was going to have an allotment of 500 coins to sell at the show. And I live fairly close to Baltimore, about an hour and a half away. So I uh, I knew what I was going to be doing the very next day. I knew Friday I was going to the show. So just to give you my experience from the show, I know there's a lot of rumors and there's a lot of misinformation out there about what happened at the show, and I can only give you what I was told from dealers at the show and from the U.S. Mint when I asked them questions and from PCGS when I asked them questions. So this is what I know from people that I ask questions. Um, First, I'll tell you, just my experience from the show. I got to the show around 11 a.m. Um, it opened to the public for free admission at 10 a.m. You could buy a early bird access for $75, which let you into the coin show an hour early, 9 a.m. So you got an hour at the coin show before the general public. I didn't do that. I wasn't going to do that because I just don't think it was worth $75. But anyway, I got there at 11. I walked around the coin show. I went to the U.S. Mint booth and I got in line because there was a line there. And then I was told that if I was there to buy this coin, that I had to go outside of the convention center and get a ticket. So I went outside and there was a line. There was probably 100 people ahead of me in line, and they were letting, 5 to 10 people in at a time. You got a ticket and you go back and get the coin. I stood in line for probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, which went by very, very quickly because, just talking with people in line. And what I did find out was probably 90% of the people in line already had the coin. They had either gotten the coin from the Mint, the website, the day before, like I did, or they had already got the coin from the show and they were just back in line again. In fact, I know there was a guy at the show. You couldn't miss him. He had a Ravens hat, Ravens shirt, Ravens pants. I mean, you could see this guy from across the room. And I know for sure he got four coins. But anyway, I finally got, my ticket and I went to the show. I went back to the Mint booth and I purchased my coins. And as soon as you walked away from that booth, there was people there offering cash for your coins and receipt because you have to have the receipt to grade the coins. And they were offering anywhere from $650 to $800 for your coin right on the spot. And there was people that did that. A minute after they got these coins, they sold them like that right away. And I don't blame them. I mean, you paid $65 for this coin and someone's going to offer you $650 right there on the spot cash. I don't blame them. I mean, I obviously didn't do it. I walked 20 feet to the PCGS booth. It was right next to the Mint booth, which I'm sure they did on purpose because they graded a lot of these coins. I don't know how many they graded, but I know they graded a lot. So I got in that line. Um, and there was a guy there that had 10 coins stacked on top of each other with receipts in between. And he'd obviously been there more than once because he was talking with another dealer there, and she had probably about 5 coins. But me and this guy sat down pretty much together. They had probably about 5 chairs laid across this table, and they were grading, talking to 5 people at a time, and it was full, and it was a line. So, and I have never graded a coin in my life. I don't own any graded coins, so I didn't know what I was doing. And I was trying to ask the guy a couple questions, and he looked at me and he said, I don't give out free advice. And then he said something very smug to me. He said, why don't I just do you a favor and I'll just buy those coins from you right now so you don't have to worry about it. And the guy was just not a very nice guy. But anyway, the lady from PCGS was very, very nice, very, very helpful. You have to become a member to grade coins. So I took their lowest membership, which was the silver membership, and it cost $69. Now there are higher memberships that were, that cost more. I just didn't do that. But she helped me fill out the paperwork for my 2 coins, and got all the things for the holder. The Baltimore coin show, the slab, the COA, the coin. Altogether, the membership cost me $69, and grading the coins cost, both of them together, cost me $152. So I should be getting those 2 graded coins in about 3 weeks. So that was my little experience there. But while I was at PCGS, I asked her how many signed COAs did she have so far at the show, and she told me 5. There was only 5 so far, but that was Friday. By the time I got to PCGS, it was about 3 p.m. So, and they had stopped selling the coins. They'd let the last people in for the day to buy the coins. So I was towards the end of the people that got in. I was very, very fortunate. So I know for sure there's people that have multiple coins that they're flipping from at least the show. And another thing I was very, very surprised with, it was how easy it was to get the coin from the show, and how many people had multiple coins. It was it was actually shocking to me because of the experience I had trying to get the coin from the Mint website, which was very difficult. I could have had 20 people in line and got 20 coins that day, and I just find that very, very remarkable. I know there's people in comments saying that every coin at the show was signed, and that's not the case. I know that for sure because my coins weren't signed. And like I said, the PCGS lady said, to her knowledge, there was only 5. So, that's one thing that's went out there. But I think there was more than 600 coins sold. Well, I know there was, because I was told that 600 were sold on Thursday, and I would guess, just my guess, say more than 200 were sold on Friday, the day I was there. Definitely going to be a hot coin. I think this coin deserves to be graded. I don't believe in grading. I'm always the type of person to buy the coin, not the slab. But I think these coins will only increase in value if you grade them. So when I get mine from the Mint, I'm going to send that one in also to be graded, just to see if I can get some good grades out of these coins. I really like the coin. I bought the 2 Nations set. I got 2 sets of those, and the same coin is in there. It's just a different mint mark. It's a beautiful coin. If you guys have this coin, I would suggest you buy one of those sets just because it is a beautiful coin. But I mean I just wanted to let you know what my experience was from the mint and what I got from asking people about this coin, and that's what I know. But hopefully the people that didn't get one, there are still coins that are going to be available from the mint, because if it was sold out, it'd have a big red sold out sign on that page, and it just not available. So there's still some coins available, I believe. Good luck to all those people that didn't get one, and I hope you get one. Thanks for watching, and everyone have a great day.